My parents took out a $500,000 mortgage to buy my brother a luxury car and fund his startup, but refused to lend me $50,000 to grow my business. 6 months later, they lost their home and asked me to sell my house and company to bail them out. I taught them a lesson they'll never forget. 6 months later, my mother called me at 7:12 a.m. Her voice was thin. "Audrey, we need to talk." I was already at my desk, reviewing quarterly numbers. My coffee was still hot. My company's cash reserves had just crossed a milestone I used to dream about. "What happened?" I asked. Silence. Then my father's voice in the background, sharp, controlled. "Tell her." My mother inhaled shakily. "The bank. They're foreclosing." I didn't react. "When?" I asked. "In 30 days. I stared at the spreadsheet on my screen. Clean columns. Predictable outcomes. Unlike my family. "What about Mason's project?" I asked. My father grabbed the phone. "It stalled," he said. "Investors pulled out. The property deal collapsed." "And the BMW?" A pause. "We sold it," he muttered. "Of course they did." That afternoon they came to my house. Both of them. They sat on my white leather couch like strangers at a job interview. My mother kept twisting her wedding ring. My father didn't look at me. "You have assets," he said finally. "2 properties, a successful company." I waited. "You could sell one house," my mother added softly, "or take out a loan against your business." There it was. Sell my house. Leverage my company to cover their $500,000 gamble. "I worked 10 years for this," I said calmly. "And we worked 30 years for that house," my father snapped. The volume surprised even him. My mother flinched. "You're our daughter," she whispered. "Family helps family." I held her gaze. "Did family help me?" I asked quietly. My father's jaw tightened. "This isn't about the past. It always is." They didn't deny it. They didn't apologize. They just looked at me like I was a resource, like I was liquidity. "We'll pay you back," my father said, "once Mason recovers." Recovers. From another failure. I stood up and walked to my desk, opened a drawer. Inside was a thin black folder. I brought it to the coffee table and placed it in front of them. "What's that?" my mother asked. "Documentation," I replied. My father frowned. I opened it slowly. Printed emails, bank transfer confirmations, equity agreements. His face drained of color. You invested?" he asked. 6 months ago," I said evenly, "when you mortgaged the house." My mother blinked rapidly. "In what?" "In Mason's company." Silence. "I bought 40%, I continued, "through a separate holding entity, legally, transparently. The paperwork is signed." My father stared at the signatures. "Mason needed capital," I said. "You were already overexposed. I offered funding through a private vehicle.